back to my video. My name is Sital. You're watching Sital MT. I'm so sorry that I've been away and missing for a very long time. The school holidays were on and I got busy with that. Also, I'm working on a secret, well, not really a secret. It's a brand that I'm gonna launch very soon and I'll tell you more about that on a separate episode dedicated to the brand. In today's video, I am making an appearance again because that's what I do on YouTube. If you're new to my channel, then hi, my name is Sital. I talk about productivity, minimalism, and I do some lifestyle videos there. Like today, I am going to show you how I make this workstation. So this workstation is a combination of IKEA shelves and IKEA tabletops. There are two tops here. Now let me tell you a bit about my workplace and show you some pictures here. So the workplace that I had was basically tables, dining tables that I used as my work tables, because when I decided to take this sewing seriously was when I quit my job when COVID happened. You could not get an office table with shelves and things like drawers and things like that from IKEA for the life of it because everything ran out. Everyone was working from home by the time I got home. But the good news is that after time of using that, I learned that that was not working for me, and when I decided to make this, I already had all the stuff. So yeah, still, I think it would have been cheaper if I had not bought those dining tables and then just had a different setup altogether. But anyways, and because I'm back like after a very long time, I do have to tell you something. Only a very small percentage of my viewers, you, are actually subscribed to my YouTube channel. The rest of you just watch and go away. Please don't go away. I love you watching and thank you for staying here and watching my video. If you do like this video, do hit that smash button below, and I would really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button as well. There's a small bell notification next to the subscribe button. If you hit that, you get notified every time I post a video. But anyways, without blabbering on anymore, let's just get on with it. So the one thing I bought was another IKEA Kallax shelf with the 8 cubes. I already had one in this color, so I went ahead and bought another one in the same color, and as we all know, put together an IKEA shelf is pretty simple. And after I did that, I got the older IKEA shelf because since it's a little older, I didn't really feel bad making holes in them. I made some pocket holes on the side of them. I did 3 sets of this on the top and the underneath or the bottom side of the IKEA shelf so that I can attach both the shelves together. Once I had confidently dragged the shelves and aligned them together like so, I attached them with some simple wood screws and then turned it over very carefully on its side and went ahead and attached the bottom side of it with the same method using wood screws, of course. The infamous dining table or tables that I used as my workstation for this entire YouTube journey of me doing sewing and things like that. So I got everything off it, dismantled the table, and used the side supports to support the wood frame, or to support the IKEA shelves from the bottom. By first I drilled 2 pilot holes into the frames. Like I didn't measure where I made the holes, I just made the holes basically, and I didn't even measure where I was screwing these supports to the bottom of the IKEA shelves. I just basically wanted to make sure that the 2 IKEA shelves were really nicely secured and attached to one another, because I didn't think that the pocket hole screws were going to hold them together just nice and strongly, as securely as possible. And then I very carefully turned it over on itself and went ahead and placed the 2 dining tabletops that I had on them. I used a measuring tape to make sure it was centered properly on top of the shelves, and then used my brad nailer to temporarily, because brad nails are not that strong, but I used it just to kind of secure the tabletop to the IKEA shelves while I went ahead and made pilot holes and drill a little counter hole into it as well, so that the nails would go in, the screws later would go in really nicely, and it wouldn't be, at this point you could fill out the holes with some wood filler so that it's nice and flush, but I didn't bother doing it. I just left it as it, just as long as the nails weren't sticking out from the table, I was happy. So I only used 4 screws in total to attach the tops on all 4 sides onto the IKEA shelves, and it holds really nicely. And then the last thing to do was to turn the now makeshift workstation on its side so that I can attach the wheels. I got the wheels from Bunnings. These are really strong wheels that can hold up to 100 kg each wheel, so I thought they would work really well. But in my professional DIY experience, I would say if I were to do it again, before drilling pilot holes into the shelf and drilling the wheels straight onto, or screwing the wheels straight onto the shelf, I would have made like a piece of plywood or a piece of wood that would fit under these wheels, and then attach that piece of wood in between the wheels and the IKEA shelves. Reason being because the shelves, the IKEA shelves are quite hollow, so no doubt the wheels are actually holding up pretty well at this stage, but it would hold even better if there was that, you know, that additional adhesion between the wheels and the IKEA shelves itself, because you know the screw would be able to adhere to something stronger, and then you know I would be able to hold the IKEA shelves to the wood itself, so it'll give a stronger bond. So when I went ahead to, you know, when I wanted to turn the table back on itself onto the wheels so that I could use it, the bottom 2 wheels did come off the shelf, and that's where I struggled a bit. I mean, I could have gone ahead and got some wood at that point and then, you know, done it right, but then me being me and stubborn, I managed to turn the table on itself as so, without trying to damage the wheels anymore after getting the wheels back onto the shelf. So if you wanted to do it just like I did, you can, but you will know what I mean when you go ahead and try to attach the wheels to the shelves. But anyways, I am pretty happy with how it is. It doesn't move around a lot because I've got a carpeted floor. So I went ahead and removed all extra carpets because I know I'm going to get a lot of fibers and threads and things like that onto the floor. And then I just, you know, figured out a position where I was happy for it to be. I mean, I could move it at any stage that I wanted to, where I thought there was better light and things like that. So overall, I'm pretty happy with how the table turned out. Let me know, definitely let me know what you think below. I will probably be doing more, you know, I'll probably get more IKEA cubes, like storage boxes, to fill the space up, because right now I just kind of put my stuff in it and there's still a lot of unused space, like a lot of wasted space, because I don't actually have the IKEA storage cube, so I could potentially, you know, store more stuff. And you can always store a lot of stuff properly when you have good storage cubes and good organization. But overall, this is how it looks. Let me know what you think, and thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you so much for all your support and supporting my channel, and I will see you again next week. Bye.